Want to increase your reach and your audience base to different marketplaces? With EasyChannel, you can translate all of your listings in 2 clicks to different languages. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so let's head to our products catalog. Select the items that we wish to translate. I will select these both, click on the bulk action, and generate title. Here you can select the output length. I will select 80 characters and the output language. In this case, I would like to translate the things to Spanish. Now, you can select in the AI generated result product attribute where the title will be saved. So, I will leave it by default on the product title, which will replace the actual title of the product with the new one in Spanish, generate with AI. Let's wait for the process to finish, and we should see first already. We click on the refresh, and we can go to the AI approval section. As you can see, in the beginning it was in English, and here it's in Spanish, and the same diamond stud, Pediantes de Diamante, is also in Spanish, and it's working wonderful. Now I want to apply it to my account. I will just select in bulk, and I can do bulk action, bulk approve. It both will be reflected on my shop. I click on apply approved actions, and now the system will send the data to Shopify. We refresh the table, and in a couple of minutes it's going to be reflected on our Shopify store. Now let me click here to visit our Shopify store. So as we can see, the titles are now updated on our Shopify store. It's in Spanish, and now we want to take it to the next step and also update our descriptions, right? So let's go back to EasyChannel, and I will select just one of the items. For the example, I will click again on the first one, and in the bulk action this time I will select generate descriptions. Once we are generating the descriptions, we can select the output language and the output length. I selected long, tone, professional, and the output language is Spanish. Again, I will select the original product property of the descriptions, which will replace the original description of this listing. So I will click on the generate with AI. The system is quickly generating a new compelling description in Spanish, and it's already finished. Now I'll go again to the AI approval action, and I'll take a look in the description. You can see before it was very small in English, and now the AI took the next step to do everything in Spanish with a compelling long description. Now I will just approve this one and apply it to my Shopify store. Right, so it's finished. Let's jump to our Shopify store to see how it's been reflected to. So now back to our Shopify store. As we can see, we have title in Spanish and now a large description in Spanish as well that is optimized, and it took us only 2 clicks to do it. If you are managing multiple accounts in different languages, let's say one account in English and one account in Spanish, you can translate your listings in just 2 clicks while maintaining the original description and title of your listing, which means that you can keep one listing in English and one listing in Spanish. I will choose one of the items. Let's say I want to take this item. What I can do is go inside of the product to the editor and go to the custom attributes. Then what I can do is, for example, update it directly to the Shopify description, okay? Which means that you have a custom attribute for your Shopify, which stores only the Shopify data, while in the catalog itself in EasyChannel, we are storing the original description. So we can utilize these double attributes. One, this is the main, and another one is the custom one, to ensure that our products have different languages in different accounts. So I can click on the custom attribute and add Spanish description. I will leave it as a string, and I will create it. Now, the product have a Spanish description. This property will be available in all of your stores and all of your products. Now, let's try to fill it with the Spanish translation. So we're gonna choose the product itself. Again, bulk action. In this case, I will do the description. Again, length, I will do medium this one, and the tone, I will change it to formal. And the description will be in Spanish as well. And the output is gonna be changed now. I'm gonna choose the description property that we called it Spanish description, because we want the output to go to this Spanish description, okay? So I will generate it with AI in the meantime. Now we just need to teach the system that when it's pushing the data between EasyChannel to your Shopify store in Spanish, it needs to take the Spanish description and not the English one. So I've already connected my second account here, and I just need to map the data. So I will go to the mapping template and create a new mapping template for my Spanish store. I will call it Shopify Spanish. I will select the store. As you can see, I have the eGem Spain. This is my test account. Now we have this mapping template, which is already by default mapped. All I want to do is to make sure that I change the description value. Okay, so you can see, this is the Shopify field name, and this is the EasyChannel value, and all we want is to change the description from the original product description, like we saw before in English. We want to change it to the Spanish description. So I will go to Spanish description. So after we finish the mapping, we just need to approve our action of AI that was running in the background. Again, this is the English one, and this is the Spanish description. I will approve it and apply approved actions. Alright, so we kept the data, and the data will be displayed inside of the product. So if you go here now, in the item to the editor, you can see we still have in that description the English one, but when you go to the custom attribute, we created the Spanish description. You can see we have it all here in Spanish. So let's try to push it to our new store and see that it's working. So I will click on this and select my item and publish to channel. The destination will be now the Spanish version of my store. As you can see, very similar with Spanish, and the mapping template is the one that I created in the last stage, Shopify Spanish. I publish to live, and now the system will send all the data to Shopify, which is supposed to have now the language Spanish and the description. I will refresh, and as you can see, now we have two listings, right? We have the eGem in the English version and the Spanish version. Let's check. We should see the description in Spanish, and yes, as you can see, we have the English title because we didn't translate it in this example, but the actual description is in Spanish. And if we go back to the original listing in English, you can see the original listing in English remained the same, untouched. And that's it. This is how you can translate and keep multiple listings in multiple languages. And that's it. Your listings are now optimized to be sold globally in different regions, in different languages. Expanding your sales to different regions has never been that easy. Thanks to EasyChannel new capabilities, you are ready to dominate the international market. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. EasyChannel team got your back in the e-commerce world. See you in the next video.